Good morning. Thanks for checking out this video. Today finds us in Heron Bay. It's just to the north of Dolphin Island. Going to be throwing Mann's 1- wake bait a little bit this morning. Throwing the Zman Gobius and a Zman Stingray grub. Hopefully we catch a few in this creek system. It's been a couple hours, hadn't got anything yet. I've thrown that Stingray, thrown that 1-, hadn't got anything. I've got an area right here in front of me to the right. There's an island that's, you can see it's not connected to the mainland, and I've got some current flowing through here whenever the wind blows, and I'm just kind of power pole down, working this little bend right here with that Zman Gobius, just hopping it, swimming it with the reel handle, and it sink to the bottom. And I'm going to pick up a rat red here in just a minute. Yeah, that's where I caught the bull red last time I was here, and several others. That's something. It ain't big. So I put that fish on the measuring board. He was just 16 inches even, so I didn't want to take the chance with this guy shrinking, so just let him flippity flop back in the water. Alright, you can see that water moving just in front of me there a little bit, and that's kind of where that first fish came from.
There's one.
Alright, let's see. Feels like a decent little red fish. It's another... this one may be a little longer than that other one. I don't know. Let's see. That last redfish ended up being 16 1/2. I forgot to hold him up for the camera, but he did make it, so I ended up keeping that fella. Got him. Those rat reds are holed up around this bend. Here's another little guy.
Yeah, I probably am.
It's you know, not as good as catching a good slot red, really, but it's it is a fish. Whenever you go hours without a fish, any fish is good.
I don't know about 16, yeah.
Alright, so I'm casting just about to the other bank, and I'm just slowly hopping this thing back. And this one cast here takes quite a while, but I'm just slowly just hop, 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 reel up the slack, hop, hop. And all those hops, all those hops way out there, and that dude bit right at the boat. Another little rat red. It seems like they're hanging around this corner here. I guess where the wind is blowing around this corner, it's making some eddies.
My friend.
I'm using the Stingray grub now. The tactic's going to be the same as it was with the Gobius, but that Stingray grub is a little bit lighter and going to give it a little bit more shakes. Kind of wanting to see if there's maybe a flounder in here. That thing jiggles in front of them. If there's a flounder in here, I suspect they'll hit it. And maybe something a little different would trigger those slot reds if they're in here and they're just not eating that Gobius for whatever reason. But Stingray grubs we'll go with now. Okay, got something on the Stingray. Let's see. Just another rat red. That may be all that's in here. This isn't a tournament, so I'm not too stressed about just catching these little rat reds. If it was a tournament, I'd probably move on, but this is pretty fun too. So I think the rain's going to move in a little bit after lunch. So going to give this just a few more minutes before we pack up and head out. But you can see, still on the same corner, still jigging the, I think I went back to the Gobius at this point, just because the Stingray grub didn't seem to get bit quite as much. But still hopping that guy on the bottom in his curve. You can see the wind still has the water stirred up a little bit, and the fish are still here. All right. Those rat reds will fool you, though. Some of them fight pretty hard. We're going to get this guy on in, swing him in, and then get him unhooked and get him back in the water.
16 maybe? Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for today's trip. Caught a good bit of rat reds. I didn't include every one of them, but trying to make it back to the ramp before the wind and the weather pulls in. Thanks for checking out this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.